Well, hello everybody, it's Dr. Carmen Bryan and this is Car Chronicles. You guys ready? All right, let's do this. You've heard me say this many times, but everybody doesn't come looking for help. Some people are coming just so they can complain. Believe it or not, some people want to complain because they need validation. They need confirmation. They need affirmation. And that's okay when you're coming and you want to download and you want to, just vent and get it out of your system. But then it comes a time where there needs to be resolution. But there are some people that don't like resolution. You start taking away their excuses and you start giving them, things that they can do, things that they can try. They become upset at you and they will tell you your coaching doesn't work. Your mentorship is not working. Your therapy is not working. The reason why it's not working is because you're not applying it. Now, I'm only talking to who I'm talking to. And sometimes we have to be real. Some people don't like for people to be straightforward. And to my black and brown sisters and brothers and those of you that are assertive, a lot of times people will call you aggressive because they don't like the fact that you are assertive. There's a difference between aggression and assertion. And a lot of times they will tell you, you are inflexible. And I'm going to tell you about that in therapy, but you're inflexible. You're too rigid. No, it's because I have boundaries. You have to let them know, no, because I have boundaries and I won't allow you to cross my boundaries. No, because I'm assertive and I won't let you bully me into making me do something that I don't want to do. And a lot of times this is things that I hear in therapy. People get upset at me because they want me to give them the information that they want me to give them. And a lot of you coaches and mentors understand that. People get upset at you because you won't say to them what they want you to say. They want to hear what they want to hear. They don't want to hear the truth. And when you tell them the truth, they call you aggressive. They call you, you don't understand. You're inflexible. No, you have boundaries. And the one thing that we don't play when it comes to overcoming narcissist abuse and volatile relationship and abusive relationship, we're not going to lie to you. We're going to be honest with you because you've lived a lie. And people will come in and they just want the pain to stop. So they're coming in because they want you to tell them how to make the pain stop. Well, guess what? When you're coming out of a situation, the pain don't stop. That's a pain of recovery. When you're in the situation, the pain is not going to stop. And sometimes what they're wanting you to do is give them information on how to make the person change, how to make the person stop doing what they're doing, especially a narcissist. How do I make them stop doing what they're doing? But they may not use those words in particular. They know how to manipulate and wordplay and use the word game in order to get what they want because they have learned to manipulate to get their needs met. A person that is hurting is coming out of a narcissistic relationship or an abusive relationship. They're also very manipulative. Manipulative. There we go. That's the word. Tongue twister. But and sometimes, people get frustrated with working with them because of the fact that they're very manipulative to try to get their needs met. They want something from you, or really what they're wanting to do is they want to see this narcissist change. How do I make them accountable? How do I make them responsible? How do I make them see that they are dysfunctional? How do I make them? You can't make nobody do nothing. And I said this on my live on saying you can't make no one do nothing. Nobody made you do anything. You were probably tricked into it, or you were fooled into it, whatever. But no one can make you do anything. They can't make you change either. But what you have to do is you have to change the way that you think. You have to change the way that you see the situation. A narcissist is not going to change. A narcissist is a narcissist. Can't get mad at a cat because a cat has cat behaviors. Even the big felines, you can't get mad at them because they have cat behavior. You can't get mad at a dog because a dog is a dog. A dog belongs to a pack and they're looking for a pack leader. Or you may have a dominant dog. You can't change the nature of a dog. You have a dog and then you're trying to change the dog and make the dog into a human and act like a human and behave like a human. And you get mad, excuse me, because of the fact that these animals don't act like humans and you're mad. Well, they're animals and that's what they do. And when you look at a narcissist, I know it sounds very harsh. I'm not comparing a narcissist to an animal. But what I'm saying is a narcissist has the nature of a narcissist. That's what they do. They're not going to change. You can't change a narcissist. And a lot of people, like I said, when you go into therapy or you go talk to a mentor or you have a coach, when you change the way that you think about a narcissist, you'll begin to change yourself. You're not going to change them. Can't get mad because people are not giving you information on how to change the situation. I need to know how to change this. I need to know what I need to do to make this situation better. What do I need to do to make this situation work? Nothing. Nothing at all. You can't do nothing to make them change, and there's nothing that you can do to make the situation change. And it's sad when you see people that are 60, 70, almost 80 years old that come in, and older people are kind of stuck in their ways. As you get older, you kind of get stuck in your ways and your mindset, and then they get mad because you may be a younger therapist. They get mad maybe because you are a young coach. They get mad because maybe you are a young mentor. Age has nothing to do with it. You can't look at the age a lot of times. You have to look at the experience. You have to look at the education. You have to talk to people. And a lot of times, when you have more mature clients that are coming into session with you, the first thing they look at is your age. How old are you? How long have you been doing this? I understand how long you have been doing this. How skilled are you? How educated are you? Have you ever been through anything like that? Those are legitimate questions. But you can't judge a book by its cover. You can't judge a person by their age, because a lot of times people that are young have been through almost the similar things that you've been through. Some of the things that they have been through is horrendous, and they have, and they can help you. And so you can't go in. A lot of people will come in and they're not receptive. They don't want to hear what you have to say, and they come in telling you what needs to happen in therapy. But obviously what you've been doing does not work. Obviously what you have been doing is not working, and you're looking for help. And sometimes when you're dealing with older, therapists, sometimes they're kind of stuck in their ways too. And I'm not downing them, because you have a lot of experienced therapists with age and not age that are very good at what they do. But you can't come in prejudging them, thinking that they can't help you. You would be surprised how much they can help you. The thing about it is, ladies and gentlemen, as I said before, a lot of times people are not wanting help. They want you to give them information on how to change the situation, how to change the person that they're with. They want to know, what can I do to make them change, make them accountable, make them see that they're hurting me, make them see that they're losing their family. You never go into therapy, counseling, or coaching with the expectation that you're going to change someone else. You have to go in there with the expectation of changing you and your perspective. Once you change your perspective, it changes the whole game. Because once you change your perspective, once you come out of denial, once you are accepting of the fact that they'll never change, then things will begin to change. Either you will no longer be attracted to them, you no longer want to be with them, and now you have to come up with a plan of escape. So healing is just as painful as being in it. But as long as you are in it, and you come to a professional and you're wanting to know, how do I survive in a situation with a narcissist? How do I make the marriage work? How do I protect myself? How do I make it work? I'm the type of person to tell you, I'm sorry, I can't help you. I'm only here for people that are trying to get out of the situation, or have gotten out of the situation, or trying to heal from the situation. But the one thing that I will not do, I will not tell a client, I will help you in surviving in the situation. I can't do anything to help you, and you may need to find another therapist that can help you in that situation. And a lot of them are angry because they want you to tell them what they want to hear. They want you to pacify them. They want you to continue giving them a lot of people are addicted to drugs and alcohol because it becomes their self-medicating. And so they want you to help them to keep self-medicating. I don't want you to make me feel uncomfortable. I don't want you to tell me the truth and make me feel uncomfortable. I don't like therapy with you. I don't like coaching with you because you make me feel uncomfortable. No, what is happening is you're coming out of denial and someone is telling you the truth. And like I said, when a person tells you you're rigid, you're not flexible, yes, as a therapist, as a mentor, you are there for the client. In a therapeutic setting is a little different, because you're there to help the client and you're helping them build on their strengths, and it is client focused. But one thing that I will not do, and I hope many of you won't do, I will not change. I will not allow you to cross my boundaries. I will not change my boundaries. I will not change what I'm going to say to try to make you feel better. I will let you know, maybe you and I are not a fit, and maybe I need to refer you out. You need to go find another therapist that's going to play the game with you and agree to, and tell you whatever they want because they want your money. I'm not out for your money, but I am out for your healing. I'm out to see you survive, to thrive, and to do better with yourself. So ladies and gentlemen, if you can find a therapist, a mentor, or a coach that is not going to play with you, you have to make up your mind when you are ready for change. And change change does not mean you're going to change the other person. Change means you are ready for the pain of the recovery, and that means some of the things that are going to be said to you, you're not going to like it, and that's the person you need to stick with. Hopefully this